Example number 4. Solve the system of two equations, x squared plus 3x minus 2y squared equals 5, and minus 4x squared plus 6y squared equals 3. So if we eliminated the x squared, notice that we still have an x term remaining. So we'll still have an x and y in the resulting equation. So instead we eliminate the y term, since there's only one of those in each equation and they're both y squared. So we do that by multiplying the top equation by 3. So we get 3x squared plus 9x minus 6y squared equals 15. And the second equation is still negative 4x squared plus 6y squared equals 3. Then if we add the two equations, the minus 6y squared and the plus 6y squared will cancel. And we get negative x squared plus 9x equals 18. Multiplying everything by negative 1 and pulling the constant, which would then be negative 18, over to the left side of the equation, becoming a positive 18. We get x squared minus 9x plus 18 equals 0. And when we factor that, we get the quantity x minus 3 times the quantity x minus 6 equals 0. And that gives us x equals 3 or x equals 6. Now don't get confused, this is not x comma y or anything. These are not two coordinates of a single point. These are two different values of x, and each one will be associated with one or more values of y. So we need to plug that into one of these two equations, plug the x is 3 or x is 6, one at a time, into one of these equations, one of these two equations, and solve for y. So I chose the second one. 6y squared equals 3 plus 4x squared. I'm going to plug x equals 3 into that. First I divided everything by 6, so I got y squared plus 1/2 plus 4/6x squared. And that means y equals plus or minus square root of 1/2 plus 4/6x squared. And then I plug in the 3. I get y equals plus or minus square root of 1/2 plus 4/6 times 3 squared. And one of the 3's in the 3 squared cancels with the 3 and the 6, and I see that I get a 2 in the denominator. So I get plus or minus square root of 1/2 plus 12/2, which is equal to plus or minus square root of 13/2. Now if I plug in x equals 6, I get y equals plus or minus square root of 1/2 plus 4/6 times 6 squared. That's equal plus or minus square root of 1/2 plus 48/2. I'm trying to, rather than reducing the second fraction, I'm trying to keep the 2 in the denominator so that I can combine it with the first term in the radicand, which is 1/2. And so that gives me square root of 49/2, which is plus or minus square root of 49/2, which is plus or minus 7 over square root of 2. This gives me 4 answers to total, 2 for when x is 3 and 2 for when x is 6. So we get the 2 points, 3, comma, plus or minus square root of 13 over 2, and we get the 2 points, 6, comma, plus or minus 7 over square root of 2. And then I check those in my calculator carefully in each of the two original given equations. They have to work for both. So I took 3 plus square root of 13/2 and I put it in this equation and put it in this equation. What I really did is I took that plus minus square root of 13/2 and put that into a memory, and then I just put in that letter that I put it in say I put it in memory A. Then everywhere there's a y here, I put in a squared. and then it evaluates it, and I got 5 and 3. And so all 4 of these checked out. But I did check them, I just didn't have room on the page to write all that stuff out.